guys, either Call of Duty is running out of ideas or they're just getting lazy because the weapons in this, you would think Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, being as futuristic as it is, would have a shit ton of futuristic non-existent weapons, but basically all they did was rip off a bunch of old weapons from the original games. In fact, classic weapons are a downright lie, because 3 of the classic weapons are already in the game as weapons on their own. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the MacTav 45 is the HVR. They're both the UMP 45. What makes them not stand out is the HVR has the stock folded in, as you can clearly see. If the stock wasn't folded in on this thing, you could see that there is no difference whatsoever. And another thing, everybody was looking forward to the TF-141, which of course you guys know means Task Force 141, but it's already in the game. You don't need, you do not need a classic weapon token to use this thing, because the Widowmaker is the exact same thing. There's 2 different versions of the intervention in this game, the Widowmaker and the TF-141. Now the M1, like, first of all, I don't even know why a Treyarch gun would be in an Infinity Ward game, such as the M1. But if you go to snipers and go to the DMR1, you may not think it, but it is exactly the same. Now, I didn't start noticing this until I started playing the game some more, but I was playing, what was it, playing Zombies in Spaceland yesterday. I picked up the M1 so I could get some points as I'm going towards the magic wheel. I got this out of the magic wheel, and when I was holding it and shooting it, it had the exact same damage rate, gun sound effect, and fire rate as the M1 Garand. Well, just the M1. The only difference was the DMR1, you could reload anytime you want, but with the M1, you have to wait till the clip's empty to reload. The OSA, which is the Ghost style ARX 160 and was originally the ARX, is, well, also the S Savage, which is the Spaz 12. These are really the only classic weapons in this game. Like, the MacTav, TF-141, and M1 are a lie, because they're already in the game as weapons of their own. That just disappoints me at another level. And what's worse, they make the best assault rifle in Call of Duty with an integrated grenade launcher. Yes, you can technically put a foregrip on it, but who uses a noob tube? This was supposed to be killed off in Black Ops 3. Now that the classic weapon rant is out of the way, oh, there's also the G18. That's the only other good one. Now, let's get into the weapons that are new and ripped off. Starting with the NV4. We all know this is the M4A1 from Modern Warfare 3. R3K, I do see that as a new weapon. I've never seen anything like that. Well, except for the Type 95, but this one is a little bit different. You know what, now that I think about it, this gun is the Type 95. Sorry I lied to you guys. The K-Bar 32, that's honestly a new weapon. Yeah, the K-Bar is pretty much the only new assault rifle in this game. The Type 2, FMG9 from Modern Warfare 3. We all know that. The Volk, every game except for World at War has something from the AK family. This is downright the weirdest one I've ever seen. Let's go to SMGs. ERAD, it's definitely a new weapon. That's, yeah. The FHR is the P90. The Karma is the Vector, a very ridiculous version of the Vector. The RPR Evo is the new weapon. I've already talked about the HVR. Let's look at LMGs. That's reminiscent of the Chainsaw. That's new to me. Actually, it does have the same magazine as the M27. The Raw, Looks just like the Ameli. The longbow, definitely something I've never seen before. EBR 800, new. Let's give it a shot, guys. That's the KSG. I can't really call this the Banshee from Black Ops 3 because it's nothing like it. DCM 8 looks like the Black Cell from Black Ops 3. I don't know how you can turn a rocket launcher into a shotgun, but they did it anyway. The Rack 9. At first, I thought the Rack 9 and the S Savage were the same thing, but really the S Savage is the Spaz 12, and the Rack 9 is the, what was it called? The Stakeout from Black Ops 1. Not really too into the pistols. Those really confuse the hell out of me, but really, guys, when you actually go into detail about it, there is not a lot of new weapons in this game. It's been getting worse and worse each year. Like in Black Ops 3, there's only one. The HVK-30 is the only new assault rifle in that game. Like, you guys can call bullshit if you want to, but you think the Man of War is a new weapon? No. The Man of War is the SC-2010 from Ghost. There is a lot of weapons in Black Ops 3 that were snatched out of Ghost. The XR2, that's the MSBS. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that, hey, everybody was hyped about classic weapons. Well, don't be hyped anymore because they're all a big, fat fucking lie. I was gonna bring you guys some multiplayer gameplay, but when I noticed this just set me off. I'm definitely bringing you guys a gameplay video more. I just needed to say something about that. See you guys tomorrow.